welcome to this channel. So this is day 4 of mains pyq series. So this is the question. Before I show you the model answer of this question, we will understand the demand of the question. Okay, so how do you justify the view that the level of excellence of Gupta numismatic art is not at all noticeable in later times? Guys, before I explain every word's hidden demand, please listen to this session very carefully. A lot of people go wrong here, okay, with this word given here. I'll explain what is that hidden demand behind that word. Okay, now, so observe this word justify. See, in general term, what do you mean by justify? Justify is nothing but you are given some statement. You should be giving that reason or argument to prove or support that statement. In general terms, this is the meaning of justify, right? In UPSC, justify means they are giving you some statement, okay? They are giving you some statement. Generally, what aspirants do? Aspirants give points which 100% proves that statement. That is actually wrong. Okay, you have to give a points in such a way 70% of your points should justify the statement, should support the statement, and 30% of your 30% of your points should actually have some exception. Exception in the sense, is the statement given is 100% true or not? There is exception for it. There is an exception. Not the statement which is given is not absolutely true. There is some exception. Your point should consist both the things. That is what justify meaning here. Okay, a lot of candidates make a mistake that if they are giving 10 points for the statement, all the 10 points will be in such a way to support the statement. That is actually wrong, guys. Please, we are actually taught like that, so please do learn the corrections. Okay, next, see here, level of excellence. What do you mean by level of excellence here? Level of excellence means see here, numismatic means coins, study of coins, right? Here, level of excellence, Gupta numismatic art. Level of excellence, Gupta numismatic art means Gupta age is called as golden age, right? Because they actually minted gold coins. And the gold coins also consisted of so many images, scripts and all inside it, right? Level of excellence, excellence in numismatic will actually consist of few things. It is actually judged by few things. What is it? Purity of gold. Is it carrying any calligraphy like script? Or is it carrying any human form inside the coin? You have to write that. Okay, level of excellence. Yes, Gupta numismatic actually carried level of excellence. You have to point out all those level of excellence. Okay, next, observe this word very, very carefully. Okay, not at all noticeable in later times. See, examiner is putting this word here is because he's questioning us, is this, whatever the excellence that Gupta people were carrying in their coins, was it not at all noticeable in later times? See, aspirants who give prelims, we all have given prelims, right? In prelims, we actually find extreme words which should be eliminated, right? We are taught like if we find any kind of extreme words like not at all, absolutely, some extreme words like this, we actually have some suspicious regarding that statement, right? Similarly, here also it's a trap. Not at all means aspirants give all the points saying that yes, it is not at all noticeable in later times. They actually give on points to support this thing. Here the examiner is asking differently. Is it not at all noticeable in later times? He is asking us the question. This is the exception. Okay, this is the exception. You have to write, is it not at all noticeable? No, it was noticeable. It actually changed its form. and regional variations. It actually changed its forms and regional revival. Though it was not present in north, it actually changed and came changed. It had a changed variation in the southern kingdoms. And in later times means coming kingdom after Gupta, whatever the kingdoms came now, you have to put those kingdoms and you have to mention those kingdoms. Was it in those kingdoms, coming kingdoms, did those kingdoms actually this excellence, was it not visible or not? You have to write. Okay, now I'll show you the model answer. You will come to know. See, this is the model answer. So usually aspirants in introduction, they will keep on writing that Gupta coins century, this century, and they will write the king's name, and they'll end the introduction. See, my introduction will be in such a way. I'll read out. Gupta coins actually flourished through imperial finance, statecraft, advanced minting technology. Okay, however, I'm giving the reason for its decline. I'm giving the reasons for the decline of excellence of Gupta coins. What is the reason? Western Roman Empire collapsed. Okay, which actually caused economic fragmentation that dismantled wealthy artisan guild, forcing post-Gupta decline to crude coins. I'm not saying a decline, and I'm not finishing the introduction by saying the word decline. It actually changed its form to crude coins. This is the introduction. Okay, and in body, what am I saying? Human anatomy and motion. I'm mentioning. Okay, the level of since the question is asking level of excellence. So here Gupta peak. I'm in the first part I'm mentioning the Gupta peak, and in later why was it not able to carry those excellence. I'm giving justification for it. Okay, in Gupta peak depicted kings in fluid real life motion like Samudra Gupta, Kumara Gupta shooting tiger mid-air. And in later times in Gurjara Pratiharas, which kingdoms came after Gupta, they were not able to keep all those things. Real life motion, they were not able to keep it. They actually, this realism vanished into static crude figures. Okay. Next, what? Metal quality in Gupta peak. They actually minted on highly refined, thick, heavy, solid gold, pure gold it was. In later times, they were not able to sustain those things. What happened? It actually changed to crude coins. Purity actually suffered. Rough copper they used, silver. It changed. I'm giving justification for it. I'm writing the justification. Okay, next here, precision of minting. Gupta peak used advanced double die technique, round. It was very round, sharp, centered coins. It was very fine. It was very round like this. It did not have any crude. Today, whatever the coins that we see, it is actually fine structured, round, fine structured. No, it actually in Gupta period it was like this. Later, what happened? It became very cheap, worn out molds. It turned to like this in later times. Next, coin inscription. I'm saying in Gupta peak, Sanskrit poetry written in neat, elegant Brahmin script. In later times, this was not visible. That I am mentioning here by giving kingdom's name. I told you have to in later times. Earlier I spoke in later times, whichever the kingdom that came, they were not able to sustain those things. What Gupta actually practiced. That kingdoms I am mentioning here. those kingdom or emperor's name. They were not able to follow those things. Crowded letters running off of edge. See here, this is the coin. Some letters were actually so crowded like this, they actually run off this edge. Okay, next, craftsmen in Gupta times. This were the craftsmen I have mentioned. In Gupta times, they were expert craftsmen. Okay, but in later times, it's actually declined. Trade cities like Pataliputra permanently shattering these expert guilds due to war. Then next page is very, very important. This is the exception. This is the exception part. What is the exception? See, exception not at all. In the question we saw this word, no, not at all. Examiner is asking us, is it not at all visible? Is it this level of excellence in whatever this Gupta numismatic art that they practiced, no? Was it not at all visible? In later times? No, it was visible. It actually changed its format, as I told in the beginning. Regional revival. For that, there is an exception. This is the exception. A lot of aspirants won't write this. They actually make a mistake in understanding this thing. Here I have given the exception. What is the exception? Here, Cholas, minted coins with the sharp, deep carvings showing royal emblems like tiger fish. These animals were also, Gupta actually, they carved these animals on their coins also, which Cholas also practiced. In Vijayanagar Empire also, they actually minted gold coins. Kalachuri revived elegant Gupta design, seated goddess Lakshmi. Chola's peak time, this is the southern exception. Historical evidence. Okay. Next, coming back to conclusion. In conclusion, see here, while the artist's beauty of gold coins, Gupta's coins were lost during medieval decline, their core ideas like standard weights, official mints, national symbolum gained groundwork of how we design and use our currency today. In the conclusion, I am saying, you have to always have this mindset. If they are giving you history question, you have to connect to the past, from past to present. See, whatever in body introduction I wrote, it was a past, it was a history. In conclusion, I am connecting to the present. See, our currency is also based on this, no? This core ideas like standard weights, official mints, national emblems. Right? Today also we use all those things. I am connecting to the present today. From history to today, present I am connecting. This is how you have to conclude. Okay. So, hope this session is benefiting you people. So, all this model answer will be posted in the Telegram channel. You can find it there. Please do join the Telegram channel. And whatever the doubt or queries that you have, or else if you have written any model answer for any PYQ and you wanted to be reviewed by anyone, you can send it to me personally and I will review this review your answer and send it to you. Okay, so we'll be coming with another question in the next session. So please do get benefited from this session. Practice every UPSC PYQ every single day, at least one question per day. Okay, so thank you guys.